In the village of Goi, there lived a young girl named Galinda. Unlike many other young girls from the small village, Galinda still lives with her parents, who scolded her daily for not working in the city like other girls. They wanted her to bring piles of money like all the other girls doing. Feeling pressured by her parents, Galinda decides to ask from her friends what they do in the city to make so much money. They told Galinda how they worked in a supermarket and now they were willing to get her a job if she was ready to follow them to the city. Galinda eagerly agreed and went with them to the city. Little did she know what the ladies were doing. The truth was about to be unveiled. When Galinda arrived at the city where she would be staying with the other girls, her jaw dropped. It was a giant mansion. Galinda wondered how the girls could afford such a big house. Soon enough, that evening, the ladies told Galinda that they were going out to a party and invited her to come along with them. Galinda politely refused and told them that she would want to have enough energy for the work the next morning. The ladies looked at themselves. They didn't say anything. They laughed and they left for the party. The following morning, around 5 a.m., all the girls returned back drunk and drowsy. Galinda was shocked as they all stumbled into their beds. Since Galinda was deeply confused, she asked her friend, "Won't you all be late for work? Why are you just coming now? And why trying to sleep now?" The ringleader, Nancy, brushed Galinda off sleepily, telling Galinda they have been working all night and they need to sleep now. This filled Galinda with even more confusion, but she ignored her friend's words because after all, she was drunk. Weeks passed, things continued. The girls would go out and party while Galinda would stay at home, waiting for the girls to take her to the supermarket where she would work. Filled with suspicion, one evening, as the girls got ready to go to another party, Galinda decided to ask, "When do you girls go to the supermarket? I've never seen you go out to work. All you do is you go to parties." There was silence before one of the girls began to laugh. This was until when Nancy spoke up, cracking. "The supermarket is our bodies, if you care to know. What do you think we do every night when we go out?" Galinda was shocked. So that was what these girls were doing, selling themselves? She knew she had to tell her parents what was going on. So she returned to the village that same evening after the ladies headed out. Thinking that Galinda had come home with money, her parents ushered her in. But once they saw that she came back empty-handed with no cash, they were thoroughly disappointed. Even when Galinda narrated what happened to her in the city to her parents, they were still furious, and her mother warned her not to return back home unless she's rich. Deeply upset, Galinda had no other choice but to return back to the city. When she did, the other girls gave her two options: do the dirty job where they go every night for party, or leave their house. With nowhere else to go, Galinda had to give in. Galinda was reluctant at first, but began to get used to it soon enough. One night, after sleeping with a man, when Galinda wasn't looking, the man slipped a dangerous substance in her drink. After that encounter, Galinda's health seriously declined. Every morning, Galinda would vomit blood uncontrollably and became extremely weak. She couldn't even go to the parties with the other girls. She went to doctor after doctor, but nothing would help, and no one knew what was going on with her. When Galinda's parents learned about their child's sickness, they became worried instantly and searched their village for anyone who could help. Eventually, they came across a traditional doctor who was apparently able to cure any disease or illness. Upon hearing about Galinda's strange dilemma, he instructed that she return to the village with immediate effect. When the sick girl arrived in the village, the doctor told her that the only way she could be healed was if she admitted to what she was doing in the city in front of the entire community. Entire community? Her mother asked. Even though Galinda was ashamed and embarrassed, she was desperate to heal herself, so she confessed what she had been doing right in the middle of the village square. Immediately, Galinda recovered, still foaming. Galinda blamed her parents for all her troubles and exposed the other girls who lied about what they did for work in the city. Realizing their mistakes, Galinda's parents apologized to her for their actions and for not listening to her. Since Galinda knew they were being genuine, she accepted their apology and they all went home happily. This is a lesson for all parents not to pressure their children.